Assalamu alaikum, dear friends, how are you? Now it is the time that everybody is busy and people want to do more and more. There is a concept that the more you do, the more you achieve. And the concept is quite up to great extent too as well. Yet there are people who are not seen doing much, but despite all that, they are successful. They are quite successful. And if at all they are happy and successful, despite the fact that they don't do much, so it means that there is a very specific way that they are doing certain thing. What is that specific way? It is the art of doing less. The art of doing less. And it is an art indeed, despite the fact that these people do very little, yet they are seen succeeding, yet the people are seen getting a lot in their life as well. So I think this is one of the essential laws, and each one of us need to learn it. For all that reason and purpose, we have made it a topic of our discussion today. So let's begin. What is the art of doing less? There are 8 points which are highly important, and each one of us need to understand it. First of all, it is that set clear priorities. Setting of clear priorities and focus on what's truly important in your life. That is set clear priorities, and by focusing on what's truly important in my life, in your life, that is the point number one, 8 of the 8. Now the second is learn to say no. Learning to say no, and it is be mindful of your commitments. Be mindful of the commitments and avoid overcommitting. Be mindful of commitments and avoid overcommitting as well. So that is the second thing. Once we are talking about the art of doing less, now the third one is that simplify your task. Simplify your task, and it is break down complex task into the smaller manageable chunks. Simplify your task, break down complex tasks into the smaller manageable chunks. That is the point number 3. Now the point number 4 is that eliminate non-essential activities as well. Eliminating non-essential activities as well. Let go of tasks that don't align with your priorities. That is eliminate non-essential activities. Let go of the tasks that don't align with your priorities. That is the point number 4 out of the 8. Now the point number 5 is practice time blocking. That is the time blocking technique. It is that schedule focus time. Schedule focus time for the task, eliminating the distraction. So that is the point number 5. Now the point number 6 is embrace imperfection. Don't try to be a perfect person at all. Embrace imperfection. Recognize that good enough can well be good enough. So that is, don't try to be a perfect person at all, because the perfection is totally impossible, and do not waste your time at all. Now the sixth, now the seventh point here is take breaks and take rest as well. Taking breaks and the taking a rest as well. Allow yourself time to recharge and to reflect as well. Allow time to reflect and to recharge as well. Now the eighth and the last point is that is outsource or delegate. Outsource or delegate, and it is when possible, share your task with the others to free up time and to free up energy as well. So these are the 8 points. Let me repeat it very quickly. The point number one is, and remember that we are talking about the art of doing less. The point number one is, set clear priorities, focus on what's truly important in your life. Now, the second point is, learn to say no. Be mindful of commitments. Be mindful of commitments, and don't overcommit at all. Avoid overcommitting. So that is the point number two. Learn to say no. Now the point number three is, that is, simplify your task. Simplification of your, how can it be done? By the way, break down complex tasks into the smaller manageable chunks. Now the point number four is, eliminate non-essential activities. Eliminate non-essential activities. Let go of tasks that don't align with your priorities. Now, the point number five is, practice time blocking. Practice time blocking. It is schedule focused time for the task and eliminating distractions. Now, the point number four is, for six is, that is, embrace imperfection. Recognize that good enough can well be good enough. Don't try to be perfect person at all. The point number seven is, that is, take breaks and rest and recharge. It is, allow yourself time to recharge and to reflect as well. Now, the point number eight is, that outsource or delegate. Outsource or delegate. It is, when possible, share tasks with others. Share tasks with others to free up time and to free up energy as well. So these are the 8 points for the art of doing less. And despite the fact that there will be little amount of time spent in the working, but the results are going to be very good one. Remember, doing less don't mean being lazy at all. Doing less don't mean being lazy at all. Rather, it means seeing intention and focused on what truly matters. It is one of the very important tasks, very important art indeed. Each one of us need to learn it.